Chris James here from Muzzy Bow Fishing. I was going to talk to you today a little bit about changing tips on the new Iron 2 and 3 blade points that we've got going on. So this is one of our chartreuse shafts with an iron on it. We fished with it in a tournament over the weekend, and it's time to clean it up and get a new tip on there. So I've got my little box here I keep on the boat with us. So I highly recommend everybody taking. And so I've got my iron tips, I've got the collars that go on them, the O-rings, and I've got some carp and gar tips that are for our regular quick release points. Everybody's usually got one of those. The first step here, when you take the old point off, check inside the point and see if the O-ring is in there and if it's still good. If it's still good, you can usually catch it on the threads and just kind of pop it off. So for putting the O-ring on, you just want to kind of stretch it over it like so and just get it started. The tip will push it down once you screw it on there. The next step is taking one of the collars. So I just grab one of the collars out of there. Doesn't really matter which way you put it on there. Just kind of force it down over the O-ring, and then grab you a new tip and get it started. Thread it on there, and then there you have it. And then when you're taking tips off, like I mentioned, the O-ring holds it down pretty good, but if you take it off all the way, sometimes it'll get stuck in that little cavity in the bottom, so you want to make sure you put it on there. And it does help if you want to work that all the way down where you can get it to the very bottom. Makes it easier to go on and off, but I like to keep it on the threads. That way I know my tip's not going to vibrate loose, and it kind of gives a little bit of resistance, so when you're turning it, you don't turn it too far. And obviously you've got to turn it a long way to get the tip all the way off, but a good sharp tip is key to making small holes in fish. And if you're shooting rocks or something and you blunt these up, you need to keep them pretty well changed, otherwise you're going to start losing fish. So, you know, Iron 2 blade and 3 blade, same for both, but super easy, nice to change.